Roll camera.
Rental Family is about an American actor who's been living in Tokyo for the last 7 years. Just by accident, start working for this rental family business.
We need a talking white guy. It's a niche market, and I need someone to fill the role.
In Tokyo, you can rent just about anything, and a family is really no exception.
You wanna see? Around 2019, my co-writer Steven was looking for random jobs to do in Japan. He found out about this rental family business, and he was like, do you know anything about it? We did the research. We found out there are about 300 companies that exist in Japan. It goes all the way like 600 at a period when people are actually hiring people to be the fake customers. They hire people to just be around so that they can sell fish or anything they want to sell.
準備は?
準備万端です。
And then the actual rental family business started in the 80s.
We interviewed real people who are doing the similar things. It is a lot more legit and sound of a business than I initially thought.
We all have needs, and rental family agencies, such as the one that we depict in the film, it really serves a purpose to help everyone feel more included.
Tokyo, in a big city like that, you feel so isolated. Every single person I spoke to, they're looking for connection.
I love stories that really squeeze your heart, and this film definitely had that effect on me.
Hikari drew from aspects of her own journey of coming to the United States as a young woman.
When I was 17, 18, by myself, I moved to America. And I was the only Asian throughout the entire high school. And I kind of wanted to put that into what does it feel like for a foreigner living in Tokyo.
The screenplay that she wrote with Stephen Blood reflects the experiences that she had of feelings of her own family from back home in Japan and the new family that she was making in the United States.
After I start making films, I start coming back to Japan more, and it's just always such a treat to be back and to tell a story that is very unique, that only exists in Japan.
Hikari is very detail-oriented and relentless, tenacious. She doesn't do a lot of takes, but she prepares a lot.
Trying to combine the shots.
She's someone who can talk to anyone on the planet as just a superpower. She's very, very patient about listening to the people she collaborates with.
Her name means light, and she literally is that. It sounds cheesy, but she really does operate from a place of love and light.
She's so rooted in her hometown of Osaka, which is known for comedy. And sometimes she gives directions like, Osaka no bacha mitai ni yatte, meaning do it as middle-aged woman in Osaka would do. I was like, what does that mean?
She's a creator who has a strong intuition of the human condition. She knows where to put a camera. She has talent for extracting performances from actors and doing it with sincerity.
I just always want to have a distinct message, and it was just how to live life positively. How can we accept what it is, the life? But then how can we move from the issues or problem you have and just see your life from a different perspective?
This girl needs a father.
Listen, I didn't grow up with a father, so I don't really know how to be one.
Now is your chance.
The movie centers around Philip. I was looking for that perfect actor. I was invited to a screening of Whale, and I was just like, wow, Brandon is so amazing. When I saw him and how kind he was and how charming he was, I just felt it in my gut. I was like, oh, here's my Philip.
I love the aspect of making discoveries in characters who have not experienced something until they do it for the first time, and you meet them while they're doing it.
Hi, cheese.
ありがとうございます。
ジョン・カンウェイと申します。長谷川紀子さんのインタビューに参りました。
Brandon speaks a lot of Japanese in this movie.
泥棒か。いえ、ただの記者です。
He actually never really spoke Japanese ever.
As a person who had lived there for years, he certainly would have had language skills. He may not be completely fluent, but, he's functional. He could communicate. So for that, of course, I had to knuckle down and study with a tutor and a translator. I had to put my thinking cap on.
Before he came to Japan, he took classes 3-4 times a week for about 3 months or so. And then once he came, we had a dialect coach, and the dialect coach really helped him throughout.
Japanese grammar is totally opposite from the English one. So I have to tell him this word meaning this. And now he knows exactly what he's saying, so it helps to deliver the line.
It became a lot easier once I actually went to Japan. Once you arrive in a place, it's less about thinking and more about doing. It felt a lot easier for me to take the dialogue from the page to the spoken word and have a sense of authenticity about it, rather than just sort of parroting lines that I'd learned. I spend enough time wandering the streets with my pocket translator, trying to talk to anybody who would make best efforts to communicate with me.
日本にはどのぐらい住んだの
7年です。
100年住んでもこの国は分かんないことだらけで
Takehiro Hira. He's a dear friend. He plays Hada. He did an incredible job.
Tada. He was a charming man with many faces. He may first appear as almost like a calm man or some sleazy businessman who sells emotions. People are willing to take a leap. The actor, the surrogate, you just have to help clients connect to what's missing. Or modern savior in a broken society. So, multidimensional person, and I was immediately drawn to that.
I think in the end, he also found himself by acknowledging what's true and what's right.
この仕事もうやめます。
Aiko, played by Mari Yamamoto, she's a force. She's passionate about everything she does.
I've had times in my life where I knew what I was meant to do, but then circumstances didn't allow me to do that. So that situation that Aiko is in, I understood it. I felt really connected to her.
Mia, played by Shannon Gorman, she brought pureness, honesty. Reminds me how we all should be as a human being.
Mia is sad and lonely without her father, but she's strong and tough, and she's trying to make her mom's work easier.
Shino plays the mother of Mia. She brought strength as a woman, as a single mom.
This project can be seen through various perspectives. Everyone has their own problems. There's no right answer to life. There are many ways to live.
She's such a great actress. I always try to learn from them both, Brendan and Shino. And Brendan's so kind and he's funny. Even when I make a mistake, he'll just cheer me up like it's fine. It's my first time in a movie. I can't believe I got to act with such an amazing cast.
Today's day 16. We're shooting over at the Kiku's house. Kiko Hasegawa, played by Akira Emoto, he brings the history and he really elevates what does it mean to be Japanese, what does it mean to be an actor.
即興コードチェンジ流れまあいただいたお仕事は何でもやるというのは基本的なスタンスです。やりたいなという以前にまず光監督からね呼んでいただいたことを非常にありがたく思っております。
I think Akira-san does such an incredible job performing the one last play that he wanted to do, and he does it in his hometown. That was something very special, and his performance is just, so incredible, and that makes me cry just thinking about it. I'm a visual artist. I was very particular about how each picture says something without saying too much about it. Just kind of give the sense and ideas of what individual characters are feeling or where they are in their lives. Starting from color, we present a little bit of coolness in the very beginning. When he goes to the fake funeral, we have all these tapestries that goes around. It's called kujira, it's called whale tapestries. And it's a very traditional Japanese thing. Usually we use black and white for a funeral and red and white for something very happy. Obviously, the blue always represents like a cool color, like sadness and loneliness. And especially when he looks outside the window, when he sees the neighbors, and there's a hint of warmth that comes through.
There's authenticity to it. His character goes through transformations at several points in how he sees himself or how he imagines or dreams himself to be.
Every character he meets, especially Mia actually, will start adding a little bit more color into his life.
Getting to work with Japanese artists on set, the set design, like makeup, the intricacy that they bring to their craft is incredible.
There's a discipline and a sense of duty At the end of the day, we all say to one another, "Otsukare-sama deshita," which means thank you for your job, thank you for what you did, thank you for your effort today. You really did well. My hope is that it'll change you a little bit, that it will warm your heart. It will make you feel like family is really who we include rather than who we're assigned to.
No matter what other people say, you just always go with your gut. And even though we may go through something harder than what you expected it, but because you went with your gut, there's never is a mistake. You always find something new in life.
That was nice. Yeah! Got up movie. Here we are. There we are. Good job. Cut! Hi, okay desu. Yes. Yes, that's it. Last scene. That's a wrap.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. Joblo remains an independent company, and we appreciate all of your support.